Good morning, students. Our today's topic in the subject of Pure Mathematics 1 is coordinate geometry. So concentrate now. Coordinate geometry. And the topic which we are going to read today is distance between two points. This is called distance formula. So if there are 2 points A and B, and A is having coordinates x1, y1, and B is having coordinates x2, y2, then the distance between A and B will be equal to x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square whole square root. So this is the formula that will be used to find the distance between 2 points. So now we are going to solve different kinds of the question in this category. For example, if we are given the points P, Q and R. So here are 3 points given. Here is a question number 1. So P is having coordinates 1, 11, Q 5, 7, and R 9A. And it is given that PQ is equal, PQ and QR are of equal length. So it means it is given that PQ and QR are of equal length. Find the possible values of A. So A is the requirement now. So this is the question. So again listen, the coordinates of P, Q and R are given. It is also given that PQ's distance is equal to QR's distance. So it is given in the question. And the requirement is find the possible values of A. So look now. First we will apply the distance formula on PQ on the left hand side. So look now, x2 minus x1, so 5 minus 1 whole square plus 7 minus 11 whole square root. And on right hand side we are going to apply the distance formula on the QR now. So here is QR, so x2 minus x1, so 9 minus 5 whole square plus y2 minus y1, a minus 7 whole square root. So we have applied the distance formula on both sides, on PQ and on QR as well. So at this step, if you can see, square root will be cancelled by square root. So on the left hand side, this is the thing without square root will be remaining. So 5 minus 1, 4, 4 square is 16. And on this 7 minus 11 will be minus 4, and minus 4 square will be 16, because minus sign will be absorbed because of the square. On the right hand side, 9 minus 5 will be 4, 4 square is 16. But on this now we have to apply the a minus b whole square formula. That will be a square plus b square minus 2ab, so minus 14a. So at this step we will solve further. So 16 plus 16, 32. So this 32 will go to the right side. Here will be 0 then. So this 16 is cancelled by this. And a square minus 14a plus 14, 49. Okay, 16 will go there, remaining will be 33. So this is the equation now. So if you look at the equation now, we have to do the prime factorization. So multiply the coefficient of the first one with the last one, that is 33, and the coefficient of the singular variable is 14. So now think a pair of numbers whose multiplication equal to this one, addition or subtraction equal to this one. So if you look, 11 and 3 are the numbers, because 11 threes are 33 and adding them will make 14. So write the variable of the central value with both of these numbers. This sign is telling us that both values will have same sign, and this sign is telling us that both values will have negative sign. So put the this pair in place of the central value. So now it will become a square minus 11a minus 3a plus 33 equal to 0 will remain as it is. Make pairs take common. From the first pair, a is common. So a minus 11 will be in the bracket. From the second bracket, minus 3 is common. So a minus 11 will be there in the bracket. Same bracket will be copied one time, and the values outside the bracket will be written in the other bracket. So from here you can see the answers of the A are from here 11 and from here 3. So these are the values of the A. Here is another question. The statement of the question is the vertices of a triangle are A minus 1, 2, B minus 4, minus 2, and C 2 minus 1. Find the perimeter of the triangle. So look now, if the triangle is ABC, so the perimeter is actually the sum of the outer boundaries. So solution will be perimeter is equal to sum of outer boundaries. That will be AB plus the measure of BC plus the measure of CA. So if we add all three distances, that will be equal to perimeter. So the method will be same. First we will find the distance of the AB. So look now, the same formula will be used. I'll write the formula first. So this is the formula that will be used: x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square root. So this is the distance formula which will be applied at all these three values. So first we are going to find the value of AB. So here are AB. Take any point x1 y1 and the other point x2 y2. You may take this x1 y1 and this x2 y2, or you may take this x1 y1 or this x2 y2. That will be up to you. So x2 minus x1. So minus 4 minus minus 1. So minus 4 plus 1 whole square plus minus 2 minus 2 whole square root. So minus 4 plus 1 will be minus 3 square will be 9, plus minus 2 minus 4 square will be 16. So 16 plus 9 will be 25. That will be equal to 5. So one thing is done. Now BC. Here is B, here is C. So minus 4 minus 2 whole square plus y2 minus y1 minus 2 plus 1 whole square root. So minus 4 minus 2 minus 6 square 36 plus minus 2 plus 1 minus 1 square will 1, and this will be 37 square root. So 37 square root is 6.08 units. Now the final measurement, that is CA. So here is A, here is C. X2 minus x1 minus 1 minus 2 whole square plus 2 plus 1 whole square root. So minus 1 minus 3 square will be 9, plus 2 plus 1 3 square 9, it will be 18 square root. So 18 square root is 4.24 units. And finally the perimeter will be equal to all three measurements, sum of the all three measurements. One is 5, second was 6.08, and the third is 4.24. So adding all three values, so 5 plus 6.08 plus 4.24 equal to 15.32. So this is the perimeter of the triangle which is having these vertices. The next topic in the coordinate geometry is midpoint. So easy topic, concentrate yourself. Suppose if we are given 2 points, for example A is x1 y1 and another point B x2 y2. So suppose these 2 points are given. The midpoint of these 2 points will be, formula is x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. So this is the formula for finding the midpoint of these 2 points. So suppose we are going to solve a question now. If we are given the points A is 1 8 and B is 7 4, and the requirement is find the midpoint of these 2 points. Okay, midpoint will be equal to x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. So take any point x1 y1 and the other x2 y2. For example, this is x1 y1, this is x2 y2. So 1 plus 7 divided by 2 and 8 plus 4 divided by 2. So 1 plus 7 8 divided by 2 will make 4. 8 plus 4 12 over 2 will be 6. So this is the midpoint. Here is another question of the midpoint. Statement is L minus 1 minus 2 is the midpoint of line joining the points P, A minus 5 and Q 3B. Find the values of A and B. So because this is the point given as a midpoint of these 2 points and the requirement is find the value of A and B. So first we will find the midpoint of these 2 points. That will be, formula will be x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. So look now, A plus 3 divided by 2 and minus 5 plus B divided by 2. So this is the point which we have find with the help of the formula. But at the same time in the question, this point is also given as the midpoint. So if this is midpoint of these 2 points and this is the midpoint of these same 2 points, so that will be equal ultimately. So that will be equal to minus 1, minus 2. So if these 2 points are equal, so it means x coordinate will be equal to x coordinate. So A plus 3 over 2 should be equal to minus 1 and minus 5 plus b over 2 must be equal to minus 2. From here 2 will go to the right side, so a plus 3 will be equal to minus 2. Plus 3 will go to the right side, so a will be equal to minus 5. From here a minus 5 plus b will remain here. Denominator will go to the right side, so it will become minus 4, and then minus 5 will go to the right side, it will become positive, so b is equal to 1. So these are the values of the a and b. Here is another question. Statement of the question is p minus 1 5, q a 10, and r 7 5, and s are the vertices of a parallelogram. Calculate the coordinates of s. So a parallelogram, p, q, r, and s. So there is a property in the parallelogram that whenever we draw the diagonals will cut each other, they will bisect each other. So the midpoint is same. So if we find the midpoint of SQ and the midpoint of PR, the midpoint will be same. So look now, first we are going to find the midpoint of SQ, and let the coordinates of the S, so let S be X, Y. So first we are going to find the midpoint of SQ. So look now, this is S, this is Q. So midpoint of S and Q. So x plus 10, x1 plus x2, here is the midpoint formula. So x plus 8 divided by 2 and y plus 10 divided by 2. So this is the midpoint of SQ. Now we are going to find the midpoint of PR. So P and R. And here are P and R. So minus 1 plus 7 divided by 2 and 5 plus 5 divided by 2. So this is the midpoint of P and R. As in the beginning you have learned that the midpoint of the parallelogram of the two diagonals are same. So it means this point will be equal to this point. So look now, x plus 8, so it means x coordinate will be equal to x coordinate and y coordinate will be equal to y coordinate. So x plus 8 over 2 will be equal to this point x coordinate, and this is equal to minus 1 plus 7, 6 divided by 2, 6 divided by 2 will be 3. So solve it here. 2 will go to the right side, it will become 6. Here is x plus 6, x plus 8. This plus 8 will go to the right side, so x will be equal to minus 2. Now we are comparing the y coordinate, that is y plus 10 over 2. That should be equal to the y coordinate of the other diagonal. That should be equal to the y coordinate of the midpoint of the other diagonal, that is 5 plus 5 over 2. So 5 plus 5, 10 over 2 will be equal to 5. So y plus 10 will be equal to 2 5s are 10. 10 will go to the right side, it will be 0 then. So it means S point, the coordinate we have let in the beginning is xy. So x coordinate is minus 2 and y coordinate is 0. So it means S is minus 2 and 0. So these are the coordinates of the S.